Good morning, everyone. It's Miriam Pinellas with Chassidus Medicine. Today is day 34 of the Omer, day 34 of the 49 we're counting on our journey from Pesach to Shavuos. So today's attribute is called Yisod Shebahod, and this is the concept of bonding and intimacy, relationship, foundation within humility, bringing humility to deeper my bonding, bringing humility and bonding into my healing. We're counting towards Shavuos. We're counting to the time of receiving the Torah. And when we receive the Torah, we received 10 commandments. And the first one is Anochi Hashem Elokecha. I Hashem am your God. The whole purpose of receiving the Torah, the whole purpose of leaving Egypt, of leaving our pain, or leaving our constrictions, is to know, Anochi Hashem, I am Hashem. What is this? The Talmud teaches in Shabbat, I believe 105, and I learned this over 20 years ago from a teacher. The Talmud says, Anochi, the first commandment, the first word of the first commandment, is an acronym for Ana Nafshi Kasvis Yahavis. So when Hashem says, I am Hashem, I am your God, it's an acronym for Ana Nafshi, I, my soul, Kasvis Yahavis, wrote it down and gave it to you. The Torah that we have, that we study, and that we practice, and we align with in life and in the healing journey, is Hashem himself. Hashem is saying, I took myself, I took my soul, I wrote it down, and I gave it to you. That is the Torah. Over 20 years ago, I did not understand the depth of this teaching, and I didn't understand the excitement my teacher had about it. Thank God I'm beginning to get it. And it's within this day of Yisod Shebahod, of bonding and humility, that I can get it a little bit more. Creator of the universe, of who I have a piece of within me, gave himself to me through this Torah. The humility I create in my life, the space I make in my life, I can receive that. And that deepens the bonding between me and myself, between me and my creator, and then I can bring that into my relationships. So Hashem wrote down his needs. He wrote down himself, gave it to us. We get to read it, study, and choose to connect and deepen relationship with it. But what about with ourselves and each other? Do we know our needs? Do we know the needs of the people in our lives? Bonding and humility, making space for me to understand, maybe I don't know what this person needs, even if it's a person I've been living with for so many years, even if it's the person I gave birth to take a step of humility, a step back and say, wait a sec, do I know their needs? Maybe their needs are not what mine are. And then take the practice of maybe asking or having them write it down. And we can do this for ourselves too. To take a moment and ask myself, maybe I don't even know my needs. Yes, this week we've been talking about getting to know our soul's needs, our spiritual needs, but it's also very practical and physical, nutritional. What does the body need? So we can take the lesson of today and take a pause and ask ourselves, what are my needs and how can they be met? And to think about the people in our lives. And sometimes they're not aware themselves. So what do you do when a person's not aware themselves, perhaps even a young child who doesn't even know what that is yet? Observe the behavior, because the behavior will show you their needs. But it takes the humility, it takes the pause, a little bit of space to say, maybe I don't know what's really going on here, to be able to meet that need. And then when we meet those needs, we deepen the bonding today, which is Yisod Shebahod. Wishing you a blessed day.